Hello and welcome. I am the Restless Kaiser.
And I'm Jonny B.
And we are Modelling for Advantage. We're just too slick now, John. Just too slick. So today we are going to talk about another conversion that you've done to fit in with the RTB01 generation Marines, which are your Ultramarine army.
Yes.
So you played a few games, you've watched a few YouTube videos, and you heard Razorbacks with assault cannons are rad.
Mate, it's all thanks to you. I only learn how to be better at 40k by being kicked around like a puppy by this man here, and he shows me things.
I kick puppies and I show you things. I'm not sure what you're supposed to take from that, but it doesn't sound good.
Yes,
okay,
show me things.
Show you things.
So
this
I needed a Razorback, Michael. That's what you're trying to say. I needed a Razorback. I did need a Razorback.
You did. I mean, these are not Stormbolters, man.
No, they are if you combine them together.
You put them together with a separate turrets. It's a Stormbolter. So tell us first of all then about the old or this particular Razorback, this particular Rhino kit, and then the work you did to convert that into this rather rad looking Razorback that you got.
Okay, so I mean, I've got 3 of these Rhinos that are in my force already.
Yeah.
Bog standard, they're the Rogue Trade Era Mark 1 Rhino.
The Mark 1
Nothing special about it, really, other than it's really old now. As old as me. But
so how does it differ from the modern kit, though? If someone went out and bought a Rhino today, it's not this. No,
it's not this at all. This was... How does it differ? I'm trying to remember what an actual modern-day Rhino is like now. It's a lot less parts. These tracks... Can you remember these?
I remember a bit. Well, these doors at the front are different. The whole front arrangement has got a flippy window.
There is an option though, which there is on this one. This can go at the front if you want.
Oh yeah, you can have the bulge at the front rather than the door.
You can have the bulge at the front. So that's a bit different. You've got the top hatch. That's very similar.
Yeah.
A lot of it is very similar in design.
Doors. Yeah. Oh, the overall shape, the silhouette.
Yes. Yeah. But the component pieces were much simpler. The 2 hull sections are identical, and you just sort of cut them together.
Yeah.
And then the biggest problem with that is most people would glue them too far back or too far forward, and they're meant to be connecting perfectly, so you get this sort of coupler. If you were to pull that door off, you'd see inside the 2 whole pieces are meant to be lined and adjoined, so they've got that hole in the middle.
Right.
If that makes any sense, I'm sure some people or older viewers that have made one of these before will remember that. So that's it. There's a bog standard Rhino. The biggest problem of this is how the hell do I convert this already painted miniature into a flipping Razorback?
Yeah, because you played with this as a Rhino.
As a Rhino.
So the modern Razorback kit, you've got a replacement for this upper hatch.
Yep.
Which has got a turret ring on it. There's a mount. Plop it in there with the guns. You don't have that option.
It's all perfect. It all perfectly fits in.
All perfectly fits.
It's machined and perfect. It rotates. It's wonderful. But I haven't got that.
No.
I can't have that.
And you want to keep the original model as best as possible and as much of it
as possible.
Intact. So you needed to build a turret.
I did need to build a turret. Well, I say build a turret. I didn't. I just stole the bloody turret.
You stole the turret?
This is off of the... I can never remember the name of it. I want to say Stormhawk, but it's not that. It's the transport.
Thunderhawk.
Bird. Thunder Raven. Not a Thunderhawk.
Stormhawk.
Possibly that one.
Stormraven.
Stormraven!
The Stormraven.
So the Stormraven comes with a turret. And you're going to have a little servitor dude in there.
All right.
Have you ever seen that kit?
Not on the sprue.
You can't have one. Well, you get a little turret and it's got 2 assault cannons on there, and you're going to plop it on the top, and it's real short and stubby. The Stormraven, it's a brick with engines.
Right.
Anyways, I didn't need that. My actual Stormraven I've extended. I bought an extension kit from a third party. It's nice and long, and I got rid of the turret. I thought I don't like it.
Right.
I don't want it, so I had these parts sitting around doing nothing.
And that does look like a nice little independent turret. But to be fair, if the viewers wanted to make this, they would have to buy that kit and make it useless.
Yeah, basically, yeah. So if you fancy buying, how much? 40 quid, you can get this turret.
right? But to get the twin assault cannons, you have to go Forge World anyway. You have to buy...
True, you are going to be spending money if...
You've got to spend money anyway if you want one of these.
Can you not get twin assault cannons for a
It's not in the Razorback kit. I know that because I bought two recently, haven't I, for my Grey Hunters and Blood Claws.
I'm trying to think of that. You do
You
get one on one vehicle, though.
And you get twin heavy bolters.
The Land Raider Crusader.
Yeah, some of the Land Raiders have got them. Yeah.
So that's got one.
Is it the same turret mount?
Yes.
Oh, right. So that would be a much easier conversion.
A much easier conversion is for you to get the Rhino hatch of Razorback, you know, the one which you get in the sprue anyways, I think. Do you get that one in the sprue with the Rhino, current age?
Get one what?
The hatch, the
turret ring?
The turret
yes.
ring. You do. So you get that anyways.
The doors with a hole in. Yes.
So that would be a much better way. Getting that. Buy a flipping twin assault cannon off of E-Bobs from a Crusader. Right. But that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about this.
We're talking about your convention, which looks very different. It looks like there's an actual gunner.
The turret off of that Storm. Yeah. What's it? We were just
so does it come just like this, or did you have to do some work with those assault cannons?
Not really. I magnetised because I'm a massive magnet fiend at the moment. Yeah, yeah. Magnetised those, but normally they come on a bar that goes straight through the turret.
Right, but they do mount. They mount like that.
Yeah. Either way, they're going to mount on the sides like that. I got rid of the servitor because that was stupid. I put the plastic. This is actually clear perspex.
But you painted it
piece, but I painted it over.
So you can't see. There's no dude in there.
Exactly right.
Yeah, mate.
I even toyed with putting a dude in there, but it just didn't work. No. So yeah, painted that, and then I was like, okay, right. So the turret was actually complete before anything else. I hadn't actually decided or figured out how
it attached.
How the hell am I going to get on there?
Because you went through a few iterations, this didn't you?
I did, and hopefully, well, you will see some pictures. One of them was there's a resin ring off of another
resin ring.
You know it. You show me things. And
resin rings. I kicked a puppy, and you got a resin ring. Where are we going with this video?
I don't know. And I sent you some pics. I think it was still on my workbench, and I was like, "Hey, Michael, what do you think of this? Let me just kick my ass with all your Razorbacks. Look, I'm making one." And I sent through a picture of this thing sitting on this resin mount, and it looked like a friggin' G.I. Joe vehicle.
Yeah,
it was like a half-inch raised up. It looked like a turret. I liked that look though. That's very crazy.
I didn't like that look.
No, you didn't. And then I thought second.
But I thought the problem with it, there wasn't just the fact that it was telescoped so far up.
You said there was nothing there. It was just smooth.
It's such a smooth, big cylinder, and 40k has moved away from smooth.
Yeah, this is true.
You know, if it was going to be that smooth, they'd have put some, I don't know, some rivets on it or something.
Rivets or little wires or anything,
just something to break that up a little bit. So it looked really out of keeping with the rest of the army, yeah.
That ring was crap. I had to decide on how I was going to mount this thing.
Yeah.
And I have magnets! Woo!
And you have magnets.
And I also base a majority of my armies on clear bases.
You do. You do.
So that would mean I have...
You have a lot of spare bases.
A lot of spare bases. So I got a, what's this, 30mm base.
32, yeah.
And that would be the lower part of the turret coupler. With a couple of magnets in. Drilled a couple of magnets into the...
oh, you drilled them into the hatch?
Yeah, they're in there. You can't see them?
No. Yeah.
So that gives me a bit of stability there. Look.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Job's a good one. So that's the 30mm base upended. So you've got the underside.
Yeah.
And then I got a 25mm base upended again. Yeah. Slapped it underneath the turret. As you can see there, sir. And hopefully, perhaps some of you guys at home will see. Not that you'll see from here. And magnets in that too. Yeah. Magnets go to that. Those magnets go to that. It spins around. Look.
Fully articulated. So that was that. I mean, this isn't a cheap vehicle to reproduce.
No, this is literally.
But it's.
I ended up
individual.
with. Yeah. It's a very individual, but it's not something. Yeah. Unless you specifically want.
But there may be other options here. There may be people sat now looking at Sentinel kits and thinking.
I think there's plenty of options.
There's other, like this, but sticking a manned turret on there rather than like an automated turret is something I think that could look really cool. It could look very top heavy, but it could look really cool. Be interested to see from any of the viewers whether they've taken other routes down to convert.
I would love to see. Please comment. I'd love to see some, if you have any, of your kit bashes of a Razorback. Yeah. I'd be really interested in that.
So, we'll be seeing more from Jonny B's RTB01 in Kit Bash Corner. Thank you for watching. Bye.